Waiting. Oh my god, that YouTube's live. Alright, quick run through here for YouTube. We played a little Ball X Pit last night. I don't remember where we cut off the Factorio stream, but we've been automating a bunch of the power armor stuff. We have this boy set up, and I just, right before stream, set up this whole thing that I was going to use to hopefully roll a rare tank today. And the straight up normie one rolled a rare tank for me while I was like making the thumbnail for the YouTube. So this doesn't matter anymore. I had like rare parts being crafted elsewhere and everything, but nope. We just got the rare tank, so that's kind of hype. So we're probably going to go on a murderous rampage, which will be exciting. Are we day drinking? Well, I mean, it's 7 p.m., but yes, we're going to kick it off with a streamy beer. We used to do these every stream. I have not had a beer on stream in a minute. Why I'm frantically finishing wedding crafts. Perfect timing. Good. 10 a.m. for me. Crack open a beer, Zav. And I've got my Iron Mermaid beer opener featuring Iron Booba. Brett, welcome in. Brett, grab a beer. Brett, it's beer time. Grab a beer. Have a beer with me. Isn't that a cool bottle opener? I've been drinking for so many weeks. Yeah. Crack one open, Brett. This is a set of kangaroo balls. Crazy choice. Might be crazier than mine. Excuse me? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, I'm so hype I rolled the rare tank so early. This is amazing. Look at that. Now he can have his own bots? Wait a minute, those are better bots than mine. He's not getting the good ones, those are for me. Where's his equipment grid? Ooh, more uncommon leggies. Dude, I'm gonna be so fast. It's an RSF choice, but they do be soft. Hey, as long as our kangaroo balls are soft, we're having a good day, you know? If your kangaroo balls are hard, you might need to seek medical attention. Why are there kangaroo balls? Well, you don't want to concern yourself with, like, the why on things like that. Just know they're there, you know? Decided that was the souvenir to bring back. Tank ammo. Alright. He's gonna need some shells, some reds, and some flamethrower ammunition. Oh, not 1400. Jesus. What else should he have on him? Probably military. Specimen I can share in the Discord, then you can see them real close. We do want to see those real close. That is important. 99% sure they're not real. As long as it's 99%. Where is the rest of the random things I was producing? Are they over here? Yeah, this is where this is. I don't even remember where the explosive ammo was being made. I see explosives here, which would indicate that that's where they were. Hello there, C-dubs. Balls. Oh, there, love ordering books online just for them to each be put in individual book in separate orders. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Did I ever make personal lasers? I was wondering if the tank should maybe have a personal laser. I feel like I did make a few. How much do they take up? 2x2? I feel like one personal laser is just not going to make a difference. Same with like a shield, right? I have one. Factorio X Pit. Oh, there, 93. I see the X Pit addiction has hit ya. I've noticed. Actual mechanics of this game. Put resources on belts and then craft things with them. And automate everything. How much can I watch without learning a thing? It's fun. Yeah. Ball X Pit do be quite fun, I agree. V good. If I have to think to play, it's not a game for me. Yeah, 9-3 summed it up there. I am very excited about my rare tank. I did not expect to get this. This is very cool. I think we might have to take him for a spin and go commit war crimes. For funsies. How's the pollution cloud looking? Quite polluted. Do I have radars on me? Yeah. I bet he's fast now, too. We gave him 4 legs. Let me get out of the danger zone so I can actually drive him full speed. Oh, I still broke a pipe. Whatever. Oh no! Oh, I just destroyed thousands of rocket fuel. This is why I don't like the tank. This is terrible. Oh, I just broke another pipe. It's so over. I feel like his robos aren't repairing him. Oh, that's because there was a local robot trying to repair him. Okay. Yeah! War crimes! Wow. Absolutely wrecking ya. Let's do a no blueprints run. I don't even want to hear it. You want no blueprints run, go play that Satisfactory garbage. Put up the trees. Already trees time. Go, repair. We haven't even hit Halloween yet. Yeah, we need Halloween first. Let's go. New tank is popping off. Yeah. Ghouls and gags first. Most sleeper of a holiday? Hello? Halloween might be better than Christmas. Sleeper holiday. You're just lying? How? Halloween is so fun. There's like infinite costume parties. You get to dress up and get wasted with the boys. You walk around at night to get candy? No, you don't go trick-or-treating. What? Yeah, Halloween easy, top 3. No shooting casualties besides my shoulder. Yeah, but you're used to injuring your shoulder. You're fine. Look a bit hungry. I do believe Halloween is more of an American thing, though. I don't think other countries go as hard as we do for Halloween. Please tell me you're going all out for Halloween at the new house. Yep. We bought a single bag of candy and have no plans. All out. Yeah, America pops off for Halloween. Modelo? Yeah, it's a streamy beer checkpoint night, boys. It's a drank night. Haven't had one of those in a minute. Ah! Ah! Any holiday, I don't care. I like Halloween. We used to go crazy for Halloween at my dad's house. Him and I would build like a whole haunted house setup out front. It was awesome. I was typing it. Scarlett already gave you the hello with the wrong opinion detected. You're lucky she's saying hello to you after you dissed Halloween like that. Scarlet is an actual witch. That's when she actually gets to fly the broom. And no one yells at her for it. Oh, there's more oil out here. You know what oil smells like? Freedom. I'm gonna need that. Water polo coaching this morning, Fluff? It's always gonna sound like a meme to me. I know it's a real thing. I know it's real. Eagle noises. Water polo coaching. He actually coaches water polo. Was annoyed at the players. You should choose a sacrificial player to eliminate in a ritual to coerce the other players into playing better. Y'all make fun of me for coaching tennis. You're also in the water? How did they hear you underwater? How insane that game is. Yeah, I have actually seen those. They do some crazy stuff. Don't tell Zav, but it is impressive. Oh, the nests are getting bad out here. Oh, there's so many. Do those things come back? Yes. The biters are constantly expanding their territory. The only way to stop it is if they, like, theoretically couldn't just walk to it, from what I understand. So, like, if you have walls and turrets up, it'll keep them from expanding. I think they send out, like, scouts that expand. It's an ongoing battle. Okay, I have a couple others that are like in range that I want to take out. And then we'll go back to doing a little bit of base automation. But some of these guys are too close. Gotta get rid of these guys. The small nests are fine. It's the big ones that are causing me trouble. Like, that was quick. I want to get these couple out of here. I do want this oil over here. bum bum bum. Oh, we just researched nukes, though. You know what that means. Okay, let's take out this one that's too close, and then I'm gonna go make a nuke. Oh, we're gonna use that. That is going to be important. We're gonna deliver freedom at an advanced rate. Discount freedom. Ready to order. It should be a cautionary tale. It's honestly the biters' fault for being on this planet. Because if they hadn't have been born on this planet, then when I crash landed here, my pollution wouldn't have mutated them, made them more aggressive, and I wouldn't have to blow them up with nukes. Yeah, that's just, I don't make the rules, it's just how it works. It's their fault. Yes. Hi, Rainer. Oh, see you, Rainer. Found an Instagram reel that Fluff would hate. I forgot that I walk faster than my tank now. Just get around this way. Not 6-7. Alright, how do I make nukes? I don't actually remember what goes into nukes. The blue circuit shortage is a constant problem. Ooh, a better reactor. Only one person is allowed to ban me. Alright, let's set up another spot here. What's up with you? Why aren't we producing? No copper? Oof, we're running low on copper. Does that mean our copper mine is getting low? No. Why are we running low on copper? Guess we're just finally consuming enough of it that it matters. Huh? There's copper plates in front of you. How did... Wait. How did copper wire get mixed into the... What? What? How did that happen? Where did that come from? Yeah, I can't really make this any faster. I don't have enough greens to support it. Doing the best I can on those. Just everything needs the blues. Needing blues for nukes is kind of crazy. I guess they are really strong though. How much concrete do I have over here? Ooh, that's good. Give me some more of that. Stockpiling concrete's always a good idea. Oh, I have a nuke. It's only one. The blue circuits are a real issue here. What else should I be researching? Probably mining productivity. Nah, I should probably not do the infinites. Let me just research things that actually make sense. Just kind of in order here. Come on, let me get the second nuke. I don't even have a rocket launcher. Oh, rare legs. Yeah. Look at the move speed. We are fast. I need a rocket launcher. Oh, there's a second nuke crafting. What else is requesting blue circuits that I probably don't need more of? I'd rather turn these into nukes. You're also using blues? I have enough legs. More nukes. That one I do want to keep rolling. I haven't gotten a single even uncommon of this. That's crazy. Oh, I guess because it's also just waiting on blues. I probably just need to step up the blue production. All right. You guys want to see some nuclear peace talks? This is going to be good. How much more is this? This is 750. This is 975. Yeah. The difference is pretty nuts on the rarities on these. Okay. Let's go play with a nuke. I desperately need to switch weapons though, so I don't accidentally fire it. I've accidentally fired many a nuke in my base. And the consequences are high. It's not something you want to do too often. I don't even remember how far away I need to stand for this. I'm just gonna run. Okay. Okay, ready? Ready? We're going to have some peace talks. Ha 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 ha! Peace delivered. Yeah. That's a lot more efficient. Am I able to fire these from in the tank? I don't think so. Because this doesn't have automate firing like the other guys. Oh, the range is great. Look at that. Yeah! The efficiency. Problem solved. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so clean. Incredible. Ah! Shark Tank, that's just for weapons, yeah. It's just like Iron Man weapons displays. What do you think about the Twitch streaming lurking change? If I knew anything about it, I might have thoughts on it. Care to elaborate? It's been no changes. Sounds like there's no changes. I believe C-Dub's here. Twitch basically said if an IP has more than 4 tabs open, they're going to prioritize their lurks to where they chat. Oh, for people just opening like 10,000 tabs, yeah. They've already kind of done that with like the whole channel points thing where you only earn for 2 that are open anyway. Yeah, I'm all for Twitch cracking down on view bots. If that is their end goal, go for it. I think anything they can do to combat botting is a good thing. Weren't officially counting lurkers. Probably just lurkers with like 1,000 tabs open like that, I think is what it sounds like at least. Number that used to get thrown out there was 10, and now lately it's been 3 or 4. The change. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. People are just kind of discovering it and freaking out about it and spreading news without having the full news. Think about you. Okay. Well, I reckon I need to set up another copper mine. This looks like a good spot. I also need to get a proper liquids factory going instead of this thing up there. So, maybe we just tear the whole base down. What do you think about tearing the whole base down? I wouldn't mind that. That's a pretty good solution, I think. Tear the whole base down again. I like that. Do it. I'll about to. Don't tempt me with a good time. What if I'm actually chatting in 10 tabs? They just assume you're a bot at that point. They're like, nah, that ain't real. That guy's not doing that. Could you productivity landfill? No. Landfill's so fast. I thought you were going to use more than that. Oh man, all the stone bricks that I've been using were being powered by this? That's crazy. This is some old tech up here. Some old abandoned parts of the factory. Wow, my new bots are so much faster. Huge. What do you think about... What do you think should count towards your viewer count? It can't just flat out be like if tab open. Like, I agree there should be some kind of limit on tabs. But I don't think it should just be chatters either. Fix streamer mode. I like how streamer mode just decides when it wants to be on or not. Also, the Halloween Discord sound is horrible. I don't know what they were thinking. It sounds like you have Discord open on like your phone and the computer, and it's like semi-echoed, and then there's just like a bone rattle after it. It's terrible. Actual bad move. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, that's what it should be. I think don't count people with the tab open. Don't even count chatters. Your only viewers should be people spending at least $1 per hour. If they have not cheered 100 bits or subbed in the last hour, they don't count. Yeah, something like that makes sense, C-dubs. I think that, yeah. Honestly, raise the limit. 100 an hour. If you're not cheering 10k bits an hour, you're not a chatter. You're not a viewer. That's the kind of change we need. Paid chatter's always been the dream. Reduce 20 tabs. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm out of room on my bus. I don't know what to do. I think we just have to tear the whole base down again. Like, it's unfortunate, but it happens, you know? You just gotta tear it all down. Just rip it right out of the ground. The most immediate problem I need to fix is I'm out of copper again, so let me just set up a copper mine. Yeah, but I agree with that. Like, I'm all for stealing money from big companies, but I don't think the companies or Twitch or somebody else sponsored should be getting money for advertising to non-existent people. I think that just inflates the whole system on all ends. Watch Twitch like NFL Red Zone. I can barely focus on one stream at a time. I don't know how y'all open more than one stream. I can barely pay attention to a single stream. What's your favorite hot sauce? I'm a Frank's enjoyer. Basic Frank's. Yeah, it does have something to do with audio. I don't know if it does as much anymore, but it was a big thing for a while. Oh, that does not do what you would expect it to when it rotates. Oh. What? How do I make that rotate properly? Hello there, Zesty. How far apart are they actually? Maybe they're only 30 apart or 28 apart? Huh. I don't know how to set up this blueprint. Oh, this is hype. My dad's finally getting the wave of progress on the house going. I talked to them a while about it today. He's been having trouble pulling the trigger on it because he's just such a do-everything-yourself kind of homeowner. And it's very hard to just give up the reins on that and just tell somebody else to do it. I talked to them for like an hour today, trying to convince him that it is the correct move. I have noticed that my stream pauses all the time now if I tab, even if I just tab for work. Have that issue too, yeah. I mean, because we've renovated that whole house ourselves for years until the flood destroyed it. And he's been displaced at his mom's, at my grandma's the whole time. But he's been talking and trying to get everything moving finally. Because we had applied for like all kinds of, they were doing a lot of like first come, first serve government kind of grants to rebuild or demo and build your house up and stuff that he'd been applying for and trying to get. No, I have not deleted. I cannot figure out how to do this blueprint the way that I want. I effectively want it to rotate around the center. But it also needs to be on a grid size of 32, but then also aligned to the grid. I'm losing my mind here. Maybe this? 15. 0. 15. 16. Grid position. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, I want the global grid snap to stay. But you can't rotate around a... I know this has to exist. I shouldn't need a horizontal and a vertical blueprint. Surely this exists. So I need to go like up 10 or so. I didn't realize there was a difference between grid position and absolute. What's the tower spacing? 32 is the grid size. I want to say there's 28 in between them. Okay, so that lines up here, but when I rotate it, see, it rotates around a corner because it's a 2x2, and I'm not sure you can... I don't think there's any way to rotate it around the middle there, right? This is a weird one. Because right now it snaps correctly, because the grid is 32. But even like the vertical rotation is 2 blocks off. But I shouldn't need 4 blueprints just to have a line of power poles line up, right? Could try and shift it up and over by 1 each. Maybe. Also, welcome in Frequency. Hi, Liv. So the numbers are odd. But the problem is I have everything aligned to the world grid already. So, like, I can't change it because it's all based off of this one. I was just trying to make a line of these that I can rotate around whenever I'm, like, traveling around. And it works vertically. I just can't get it to work horizontally. You almost just need a way to create a 2-block center, because the problem is it's just rotating around that point in the top right, right? Like, I can always move this, but that doesn't solve the problem. But they have to be 32. It's the same with rails. Yeah, rails are the funky ones too. That's why my whole rail book that I built is all grid aligned and everything like that as well. Can't really fix, yeah. I mean, I guess I just have to make 4, which is a little silly, but... Too quiet today? Yeah. It's because I got a beer. It's a chill day. Schmoip. Well, I can't think of a solution to this. What I normally end up doing is I just don't try to grid align these, but I wanted to be a little smarter here about it. Use 1 pole in the print as opposed to 3. True. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not a bad solution. Because then I never have to rotate it, and it's always lined up. Okay, alright. Thought you were Ludwig from the thumbnail. This thumbnail or the other thumbnails? Also, good to see you, Swooch. How you doing? Good, how are you? I'm doing well. I went and got married. I'm one of those now. Congrats, thank you. Maybe we should set up Fluff with Ludwig. See, then he'd see my short form content and realize that I've just completely ripped his style of short form content, and then it's over, you know? Granted, I learned the idea of ripping and twisting content from him to begin with, so. He's definitely the content creator I've studied the most as far as, like, emulating a way to create content. Dude, today's thumbnail is funny, though. If you haven't seen today's thumbnail for YouTube, it's very good. That's today's thumbnail. Single digit IQ base. That's a banger right there. Maybe I can get you there. That one would actually be cool. I don't know what speedrunning games I'm good enough at to warrant it. If I was gonna, like, actually try to do something from, like, to properly participate in that. You mean binary? Your climbing stuff? Yeah, I guess I'm decent enough at AdGac. Yeah. I'm just not world recordable anymore, though, in that. Like, I'm up there for sure, but not world record level. Yeah, I guess this is still accurate for drills right now. Or, you know, Minecraft. I'm very bad at Minecraft speedrunning. I am not good at that one. Yeah. That arc did not last long. Only one good game. Man, the faster bots are so nice. Well, not faster bots, the more bots. Although I think I have done one bot speed upgrade too. See, I could use a stone train as well. I just don't really have a spot for it to drop off right now is the problem. I ran out of space vertically and horizontally there. Alright, let's see how fast you are, bots. Oh yeah, that's nice. The new belts they added this league? What belts? American Spirit original speed run at Fast 53. Start training now. Oh, those ones, yeah. The as if socketed ones are very good. I forgot I was trying to make this power grid thing and I realized it didn't really matter because I always just run my power via rails anyway. Pretty much if I need power to a place, I also need rails, and I already have all the directional rails for stuff. Make me less slow while casting. Seems like a pretty good buff. Okay, that should solve the copper quite a bit. Each one of these should make 0.65 per second. I'm going to have 127 of them. 127 times 0.65. It's going to be 82. Divided by 45. So I'm only going to have 2 belts of this. Still, even after all that. Oh, I ran out of mining. Is that a biter nest? Did someone say nuclear freedom? Be free, biters. Look at that. They're so happy now. They're free from the troubles they were experiencing. Look at that. Really solved their problem. Is this my new good tank? No, this isn't the good tank. I think I left the good tank way over here. I don't even know where it's at. Where's my other tank? Oh, here it is. That's the good tank. There we go. And then I need to remember how this cool furnace setup works. So I know there's like this going on. So I know this is this far apart. No, it has to be slightly further. I have to look back at how this furnace setup works. It's so cool. I only ever used it on my very first run. But it's nice for being able to beacon more. This thing. Yeah. I'm gonna try this again. This is really cool. Hello? What? Oh, I accidentally turned them off. Okay. Okay, I ran out of speed modules. Is it too late? For what? Are we still brewy? Bevy? Yeah, I still got a beer going. You are in time for the beer? Okay, I'm gonna use absolute beacon efficiency there. So, hooked to power. What kind of speeds are we looking at here? So this has a... I guess I just have to plug it in to see the expected output. Need a 5 to 2? Why is this not pinned here somewhere? You know what I was watching last night with Caitlin before stream? And I haven't seen it in a while because the night before she was watching Princess Diaries. And in my memory, I always get that mixed up name-wise with Princess Bride, which is a very different movie. So I made her watch Princess Bride. She wasn't really a fan. But That's a banger movie. Princess Bride is a iconic movie. It's also a lot older than I thought it was. It's from 1987. I did not realize it was that old. Princess Bride. It's a great movie. It's just a classic. Oh, did you, Zav? Oh, that's good for me. America. Yeah. That's what I want to see. It's the most agreeably good movie. Yes. It's such a banger, too. Like, it's just so good. How quick can you get a divorce? She, for one, had never seen it, and she didn't like it. So yeah, we gotta look at some paperwork. What was that before and after that? Oh yeah, it needs that. So that gets us up to 1.19 per. And this is 12. So I would need 14. Dang, filling a blue belt with furnace is just disgusting. I would need so many of these. Just a non-feasible quantity of these. I would need 4 rows of this to fill 1 blue belt. Which would be fine if I had the prod modules, I just don't have enough. Did not care for it at all the first time I watched it. Yeah, that's fair. It could take a minute for that one to really grow on you. Fave to watch when I was homesick as a kid. Yeah, it's just a good movie. It's very... Tom won't like this comparison, although he might agree with it. But to me, it's very Monty Python. Like, the humor in it and everything, I think it's from a similar time period of movies. It's got a very, like, Monty Python-esque writing to it that I really enjoy. Yeah, to me, the humor seems very similar. Curious about something? Which one? The RoboGrid one? This one? Yeah, it's also the setting, too. Like, time period and the actual, like, literal way the sets look. Just like that old kind of fake 80s movie set style. That should work. Boom. See, this would be fine if I had more prod modules. I mean, I guess I can just copy it. I just don't have enough modules here. This also needs to be in a different spot. But I don't think it can go further back. This is gonna need some defense too. This thing's gonna make some disgusting pollution. Ah! Alright, let's get a train stop out here. Can actually just copy the exact copper train stop. And then the stop name won't need to change or anything. Yeah. P.O. box, you know, in case you wanted it. Ooh, that'd be great. Like behind me on stream. You might be onto something there. Okay, guess we're not going to load first. Cool fidget toy, yeah. That'd be a fun one. We got to get that. So these won't even be able to properly fill a belt. So these should run out here pretty soon. There's just a lot of back storage on them. This is going to make so much pollution. But this should greatly help with our copper issues right now. Ever own a fidget spinner? I think the only one I've ever had I found on the ground somewhere and picked up. Don't feel like that's my flavor of ADHD. I don't really like having a physical object to fidget with. Oh, I actually don't even need these beacons on the outside. Apparently, I just found out I got ADD. How'd you find out? Was it the bouncing between addiction to double Ds? Yeah, that's not where I thought he was going with it, but it was a good answer. That was a good one. I wasn't ready for that one. That was solid. Well done. Well played. I'd like to point out that Cinder's sentence We all love big honky bazongas is what got auto-modded there. It's even funnier for me because it highlights it, so it's just even more obvious. And the reason it held the message was for race, ethnicity, or religion. I don't know about that one. Let it through. That was a pretty good one. Or a religious term, might be. Why is this flashing? I don't like that it's flashing. Sometimes I love Automod. That was a funny play by Automod there. That one was good. Alright, how do I drive this through here without destroying half of my base again? Okay, driving it straight through the pipe maze was a bad choice. Oh, it doesn't have its own radar now with the roboports? I thought it would. Okay, I need a very basic wall setup here. Oh, I can also pump some oil over for flamethrowers. Let's go. So I'm gonna want those. Let's do this. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. All right. He's gonna need some of these. We need a turret. Laser gun. Just make a really simple wall design that doesn't get too complicated here. Oh, oh, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Please do not test the wall this early. Why do those say not hooked to power? Oh. You know what? Just for that? Just for that? Nuke. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Wow, that does no damage. I was trying to set up a simple wall. Okay, that seems like a decent wall. Oh man, it doesn't center the way that I wanted it to. There we go. Ah. Oh, I didn't even copy the thing. Bless. Thank. Okay, I'm not trying to get too wacky with the walls this time around. At least not this early on. Have I solved my copper issues? Not entirely. Big difference though. But I'd like to be able to just place a few of these down and have somewhat reliable defense. He also has some of these ingredients on him. He's supposed to be able to help with these. Oh no. Oof. Yeah. Ding dong. What you got here? Ooh. Oh, okay, I see. So you're not rotating it around the center. You're rotating it around like a corner. Like they're on an edge piece here. That makes sense. Cool idea. I'm still not entirely sure how it works around a single block center like that, but it gets us the effect where if I just need to put down a quick power line, I can just rotate it and know it's lined up. Let's go. Well done, Scarlet. Did you guys order some freedom? Yeah! Freedom! I have another delivery to make. Yeah! It's such a flashbang. The nukes make an extremely big difference on how fast we can clear things. This one's a big one. This one's going to be very satisfying. We got to sneak up. Oh, we did not sneak. Yeah. Oh, I walked into it a little bit at the end there. Got a little excited. Stood too close to my nuke. Alright, I got one nuke left. Let's make it count. This one seems like a decent sized nest up here. We pulled it anyway. I don't need to nuke all of them. We do have a tank. That's a weird little patch there, just worms. Our starter area is pretty well surrounded by water, though. We do have a lot of spots we could really isolate off pretty nicely. I don't know if we go like fully automated wall system before I just abandon Novice, though. Like I should, but I could also just go to Fulgora first. Oh, I forgot I ran out of belts. I need to go back to the base. I ran out of stuff he needs too. Something has gone wrong here. Output full. I didn't think about that. We don't want to be in a situation where our nuclear shuts off. How do we even solve that? Ooh, yeah, we ended up in a weird spot where some of them are off now. We don't like that. Not ideal, but it'll come back. Should, at least. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fix that. There we go. Okay, upgrade another one of my robo ports here. Now I have all upgraded robo ports. Nukes is waiting on, yeah. That makes sense that we ran out of that. We have plenty of fuel. We made an uncommon tank. We have more uncommon leggies. Yeah, more speed. Another uncommon reactor can go in the tank. Might just save that one though, honestly. Tank's not using a ton of power right now. Alright, is our copper situation any better? It's a little better. We really need a proper, like, module area set up, because I'm just not making enough of those. But I don't want to, like, sacrifice research for it. I don't want to turn off research to make it happen. I guess I could just build them without the modules. And then by the time they're back up and running, we'll have enough resources coming in to fix that. Yeah, because this guy just doesn't have enough throughput to keep up with his current setup. But if we copied the new guy here... Unfortunate news, I may have touched Factorio long enough to get an itch for it. That's all it takes. It's just one little hit. One little hit and you're just back in and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I guess this is life now. Time to ramp trees to max. It's the only solution, really. My progress is really going slow here, but we are progressing. Getting some landfill down feels good. How much of that do I have left now? Because if I can move my liquid setup, I can move this intersection up and have a few more train spots to load from. And the liquid setup is supposed to go right here. This poor thing is dying. Because I just don't have enough crude oil coming in. Boom, boom, boom. And we finished all that research though. Let's go. Getting proper research done has felt very good. Can research all of our robot speed until Fulgora is needed. That'd be a good path to take there. Considering going uranium ammo too. It's not like I don't have 238 laying around. Make my defenses feel better. Or you know what? I probably don't have military science functioning anymore. Because my military science was powered off of a brick belt that didn't actually have any bricks being manufactured. I just had a really long belt that I had to empty. I found this out earlier. Yeah, pave the whole lake. So that'll give me proper room for my liquids bus. I'll have room here for a few more, like, belt buses. This is good. This is good progress. I think whatever used to be here can go. We can start working on maybe a better oil setup. I think we do have enough resources coming in that I can set up some modules too. Just do it like way down here where I have room. Man, I love not crashing my power grid now when I activate all my roboports and furnaces and all. Feels so good. And I have enough resources that I can just paste a second copy of this nuclear here too, if I need it. I actually could just paste that now. Not that we necessarily need the second nuclear, but it'd be kind of cool to just have it running. What is that above it? I don't need the crude oil copied. Yeah, there we go. Just double up the nuclear plant there. So currently our power is at 559 cap. So we should cross a gigawatt now once that goes down. Oh, look, here it comes. This is exciting. Look at this. Yeah. That's cool. Just watching that paste itself in is awesome. I wonder if there would be any benefit, like not that you would get neighbor bonus, but they would help each other out heat-wise if you also connected these guys' heats to each other. Probably doesn't matter, but cool idea. Okay, we need badly productivity modules. Yeah, they need blues. This is just what we keep running into. That's just so hard to make. And they're so slow on their own. But even if we just got one of these running full speed. Ten achievements that get disabled from achieving when you play with more than default trees. That's funny. Just shuts off all the achievements. So this guy would need 4 regulars, right? 0.08. Oh no, just 2. So the ratio you would need there is 2 of those. 0.2, 0.41, 0.41. So you need 0.44 reds. You need 0.42 greens. Hey, Scarlett started playing Factorio. And you need 0.2 blues. So the blues, you would need 2 blues, which need 0.25 reds. So 0.5 plus the 0.84. So you need 0.5 and the 8, 1.34 reds, which without modules three, 4, 5, 1.2, 1.4. So you need that many reds. 7 reds. Greens, you need 5, 6 per second of greens, basically. Oh, but they're not that bad. I actually only need 3 greens for the whole thing, I think. Okay, that's not that bad to get one of these running at full speed. But one of these at full speed is only 0.04 per second. We're getting 2 a minute, which is not good. That's terrible. Yeah, these are very hard to produce. But I mean, even one of these running full speed would be more than I currently have. I have this one running here kinda slowly his whole time. Alright, I might actually use the calculator, finally. This is a lot of head math. Which is the one I used to use? Kirk McDonald? Yeah. Oh, space age. His space age is still kind of set to work in progress. We'll see though, it might work. Yeah, the reds are the real problem here. So if the reds we could module up. If the reds are fully moduled, this is what I'm looking at. So if I wanted to get 4 of these running at once, we need 8 of these. We need 7 blues or so. If I fully module up the reds, we only need 15. Without modules on the reds, and without speed beacons on them, we need 28 of them. We need an insane amount of plastic, I feel like. I think we have to direct feed belts at that point, like copper cables. This is terrible. I just don't know if it's worth automating these yet until I have the electromagnetic factories. Like, we might just deal with the trickle feed of them until I go to Fulgora. I think we just need that speed increase and the innate productivity bonus for it to even be worth. I guess I can just build a 1, because we can copy it for the other modules too. Not the end of the world to have a single one of these running. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while till that's ready again. I think I really messed up the nuclear setup for a while. Second nuke plant online? Yeah, look at that. Except he doesn't have fuel? Why do you not have fuel? Oh, you're waiting on an arm. Nice. What happened to you? Oh, he's probably waiting on like one landfill guy to come over? Yeah. Did we finish filling in this lake? No, not quite. Those are more than okay. Those are fine. Let's turn those off. Okay, yeah, let's set up a single one of these down here. Old power poles left over. Guess let's just build it from the top down. So I know I need greens. The greens are gonna go to the red and the blue. Time to start snowballing. Hello there, Viper. Check out the progress. We just put up another copper outpost up here. Just built a second set of the nuclear. So we are ripping on power. Oh, it's actually going up right now. We're going to see it. The max is going to go up to 1 gigawatt. Like 1.2, I think. It's ramping up. And then I'm trying to work on hopefully automating these a little better to get some modules going. Modules? Yeah, I just need my modules coming in at a better rate here. Okay. So if these are all moduled up. See, I'm just out of modules instantly. I just run out right away. Oh, I forgot I was qualitying these ones. Slowly building up a couple rares and uncommons here. You know what I'll do since I'm not even making black science right now? I will pull it out of here. Is it worth to work on quality already? For some things, yeah. So like my legs here, a normal leg is 30% movement. For the same space for one leg, this one's 48%. So this is like having 1.5 legs, a little more than 1.5 legs in one slot. And then with all these uncommons, they're all getting a bonus 9%. So I'm actually at 36 plus another 13. So I'm at 49% extra leg. So I'm at 6.5 legs instead of 5. And then I have all uncommon roboports, so they each get an additional 3 robots, and they charge an extra robot at a time, so it's faster robot charging. The reactors are a big one. Even just an uncommon reactor goes from 750 kilowatts to 975. Yeah, so that's how we're walking so fast now. And then I did the same thing with my tank, because tanks also have equipment grids. Where's the good tank? So my tank has his own logistics network, and he doesn't have any rarity ones, but the tank being a rare tank has a way bigger equipment grid. So I can put a lot more in the rare tank, and his weapons are stronger too. They all have higher range, which is nice. Yeah, rare tank, very good. Probably gets more inventory too. No, just equipment grid size. Maybe inventory. Rare intermediates to guarantee the craft? No, I actually just got really lucky. I was planning on it, and I had all the intermediates like ready, and I was waiting to get enough to craft it. And then my normie one right here with a couple qualities just happened to roll a rare on like the 5th one that it crafted. Just got really, really lucky on it. And then all of these are just constantly rolling legs, constantly rolling reactors, roboports. Always get worried. Is it worth the sick materials into that? It's a lot more worth once you have the recyclers from Fulgora, but I think just for personal equipment, it's very worth early. But I don't do it for anything other than personal equipment at this point in the game. But to me, that one is worth. Okay, so that should be enough greens for the entire setup, which is really nice. I'm not going to worry about making it too compact here. Uh-oh. That's the new copper plant. Ah. Oh, I see why. They spawned a nest over here. That's how it got so bad. Oh, I didn't actually finish pasting this wall in. That's part of it. Oh, I don't have a wall plant making walls anymore. I forgot about that. Makes it quite a bit tougher to paste walls, doesn't it? Didn't think I would need walls this far in, though. Do you have walls left? You have walls left. Ah! Ah! Hate the tank. Just break everything in the tank. Oh, well, there's your problem. Look at all the... Look at the biter infestation right there. Okay. Well, let's test the strength of our walls here. Let's, Why are you not getting any fluid? Oh. Okay. Let's lure them over to test the walls. How the walls do here. Beautifully. Look at that. Those are plenty strong. But you know what's stronger? A nuke. Yeah! Alright, that was my last nuke though, which is sad. Yeah, nuke. Caffeinated milk. That'd be pretty good. They should work on making sure that all milk is caffeinated by default. Are you ready for this? Max caffeinated chocolate milk with protein. Technically, all drinks are caffeinated. If you stop drinking, you go to sleep forever. True. Playing a new build? Yeah, zesty new build goes crazy. High protein, max chocolate milk with 140 milligrams of caffeine. Wait a minute.
High protein, max chocolate milk with 140 milligrams of caffeine and 20 grams of protein. 90 calories, ready to drink.
That's the kind of milk we need. I have a uncommon tank in there too. Let's go. I'm still short on productivity modules here. Is there any other place I can steal them from that they're just not needed? Are we overproduced on copper now? Could I take some out of the copper smelters? I don't want to take them out of the sciences. That's the one they should always be in. How much do these go down? Oh, they stay the same. Alright, in that case, I'm going to steal them from the basic sciences. Okay, so that would be enough greens for the whole thing. You ever owned like a sports game? I don't think so. I've never really got why people play like the Maddens or the FIFAs. They've never made sense to me. Yeah, I don't think I've played any. I've played like snowboarding games and stuff, but that's the closest I've gotten to that. Okay, this honestly isn't that bad with this setup here. I think I will build it without the modules, and then we'll just get the modules in as we go. But let's start it here. So we're going to need that. We're going to need reds. Looks like just a total of 4 reds. So we'll need that input, that input. It doesn't reach. If it was here, though, it would reach. Wow, you see that robot speed upgrade? Woo! It just hit. That was nice. I didn't actually power this yet. Already hitting 650 DPS, like 650k? Yep, oh my god. At some point they have to nerf Zesty, right? They can't keep letting him get away with this. Then I need some greens, and I'm gonna need plastic. Our plastic supply is very limited right now, though. Because we're having an oil shortage again. I guess I could just throw some speed beacons over there. Oh, I don't even have speed modules. I'm just out of everything. So we have a lot of extra plastic in there, but is there any reasonable spot we could get some extra oil from? No, these are definitely like train distances. Just deletes your FPS. Oh, this is very destroyed in here. Don't love that. Yeah, I need some way to get some more oil out here. I might have to go all the way out to this one. Oh, I do have one pump jack that I missed over here. That's at least something. That was not good. That was gross. Can't do that. Something. What is schlorping up all this oil right now? Isn't there like a coal to oil process? I feel like I can't do that yet though. Come back and fix that later. Need oil. Ugh. Okay. Should help, right? any of these useful anymore? These guys are potentially the most useful. Is that at least getting us oil again? Somewhat. Yeah, got us a little plastic flowing again. Yeah, I forgot the whole point was I needed plastic. What was that stone brick running to? Oh, concrete. We're not going to get a lot of plastic out of that, but... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this never got iron. Okay. So that's our reds. We need some blues. Actually, only one blue maker here. Assuming he's moduled up. What do you need? Greens. Oh. Okay. So our blue is honestly pretty simple, right? He's just these and sulfuric. Yeah. Well, supposed to be sulfuric. We're struggling to make enough of that. Where's this one? Oh, my stone one. Wait, I need that. The battle with the biters is always such a problem. Oh, it's recent. Standing in acid. Ah! See, I see them right here, but I don't have a nuke to go fix the problem. Do we make it to gigawatt? Yeah, 1.2 gigawatt. And is this properly making extra again? Yeah. Which means we should be able to make nukes again, right? Logistics storage 0. Oh, it's not quite enough extra yet to fill this. They're slowly getting back up to it. Once they all have 81. Well, they should all have 81 if there's extra on the belt, but we need the belt to get back up to like 200. I don't want to stall this again, though. Okay, what's left? We need the actual module maker for the ones, which is just greens and reds, so he can pull right here. Man, is it 2 of him? Yeah, it's 2 of these. And then he needs blues and reds. Yeah. You're supposed to have 4 and a beacon. I don't have any speeds, though. Yo, welcome in, David on YouTube. Not yet, no. This is my second Space Age run. And I'm a decent ways into this one now, but I'm having a really slow novice start. I'm 40 hours in, and I don't think I'm anywhere close to leaving novice. But I'm gonna go, Fulgora first this time around. Fulgora is calling to me. Okay, so we have a functioning setup there for those. And I basically just need the same thing for speed modules. That's what I'm gonna do for that. Steal the copper from here, iron from here, and the only thing extra I need is the plastic from here. There we go. But at least those are properly automated now. They're very slow. We're getting 2.5 of these a minute. But at least they're consistently automated to have one machine constantly running. Which will make it a lot better pacing on those. Also means I can turn off these ones. Well, I guess these could stay on technically, but there's no reason for them to be. Because they're asking for blues that they're not going to ever get. Honestly, I don't really care about these quality modules being on right now either. Okay. I feel better having those on. And this guy above should slowly fill these down here. I don't know if it prioritizes filling my inventory first or not. Hello there, Manava. Nice. That feels good to have those on. And then once we get, you know, an actual stockpile of those, we can make a way bigger setup for them. Because I just need like real furnace setups and stuff out here now. I have this one, which is great. We're actually getting almost a full belt. But I kind of waited too long, I feel like, to get modules going. They make such a difference, though, on the scale of the builds you need to go to. This, like, took the amount of these I needed down to a third or something. Same with these. It's a huge increase. And then we'll have a little bit of extra building up because I requested these. Because I knew I had a ton of these in logistics. So these will never even need to craft down here. This is only really waiting on blues. Okay, what can we work on all the way for that? I guess the next thing we need to do is get a proper oil setup. I don't have like a good spot for oil to drop off yet. I also cannot believe we have not run out of rocket fuel on trains. I don't have any requester chests even set up for that. They've just been going on vibes. Yeah, we could set up a little oil drop-off up here, though. Some of the songs on this playlist are trash. Oh wait, I don't know where this is actually supposed to line up. I think that's it. Normally I copy the power poles with it. Let me check. There we go. Okay, we can set up a nice little oil stop here. Oh, where does the stop part go? I missed that somehow. No, that's the wrong one. It's going to be drop off. No. Oil. Drop off. Cool. All right, let's put a train here. I don't think I've made a liquid storage tank. Zero in logistics. I'm gonna need some of those. Speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, how do I normally set these up? Think like this. Oh, but yeah, you can't put the pumps right next to each other, can you? Yeah, they have to be on the tanks. Forgot about this. I normally get that. Yeah, that works. Cool. Then we can have essentially the same exact setup for the loading too. We just flip all the pumps around. Absolutely do not need this many pumps. Okay. And now we set up a train stop for some oil. Might need my tank. Where is the easiest to get to with trains? Probably this one that's vertical, but I haven't built any elevated rails yet. Could route it down with pipes and then pump here. Or turn here and go up a little bit. The biters are just going to start to get real scary out at this distance. One down here too, but I can't get rails there very easily. Yeah, that's probably the best bet, that one. Unless I just want to pump oil normie with pipes really far from this one again. Make that the last time we do it. I could give in and make some elevated rails too. No, I think we do this one. We go up here and then I just have a straight shot there. I think I like that. I just don't have... Oh, I have one nuke. I need more nukes. I feel a lot more confident with nuclear weapons on the line. Do I have these beaconed at all over here? Yeah, I do. Dang, I already have those full beaconed. It's like, can I speed this up? I cannot. Yeah, these guys are fully operational now, though. Well, mostly. Guess one nuke is gonna have to cut it. Holy robot speed. Wow, that's an upgrade. Wow. That's a big difference. Hello there, Chaotix. Very stuck. Very stuck. Out of flamethrower ammo. Not happy. Yeah, it's still the best we got, though. Drive it over the nests. When did my artillery speed get so good? I guess that's because it's the rare. I wish I had more than one nuke on me. must have done an explosive upgrade too, because these are doing way more damage than they were. The artillery or the shells were like unusable last time I was using them. That's a big upgrade. Bullets guard the last few biters. The bullets, my bullets are useless right now. I haven't done enough research on bullets. I've been using the flamethrower, but honestly the shells are working really well now. I might queue up some more explosives research. Alright, this nest is getting the nuke treatment. I got a special one for you guys. Yeah! It just turns off the entire nest. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, I wish I had more nukes. Oh, I ran out of train tracks. That's fair. That was a lot of train tracks to lay down. I've never used a nuke. They're so good. Expensive, but incredibly worth. Especially at this point in the game. Man, that's so nice using those to get around quick. Okay, I do have one more nuke too that I just got. And this one's just going to be the opposite. Cool. I have to fix how this one's named. How many shells do I have left? Not a ton, but enough for now. Yeah, the shells are great. Cool. All right, let's get some oil flowing. Oh. A little too close there. Okay, they should be gone now, though. Yes, they are gone. I love how the nukes just leave permanent scars on your map, too. Because every single spot you use them, you just get this big scar every time you fired one. These guys been doing a little bit of work. Good to see. There's a lot of oil here. This is good. The biter nest moved on top of a nuke spot? Yeah, right there. There's a previous nuke and they built back. I do think it could be cool if the nukes left like a irradiated area that had like a slow damage tick. That would actually be pretty neat. I'd like that. Prefers the explosive cannon shells over the piercing versions. Just does splash damage. Destroys more. Which ones of these are the big ones? We're gonna boost anywhere. We want to boost the really big ones. So it's kind of just the centralized ones. Yeah, I know they're better for it, but at this point they're upgraded enough that they're just destroying everything. And I don't have to think about it. Okay. Pretty well boosted. Gonna need some wall. Keep the DMs for boss damage. Let's see how crazy it's getting. Oh. Oh. You kind of, deleted him there. That's crazy. Wow. So that's how the one single target damage works for it, that crazy ice wall, and then it's just comets for clear. That's cool. Crossbomb to break wall for the comets to cast. The fact that I'm no longer producing walls at the base is not ideal. I think I have a tiny bit of walls left in this tank. Nope, we are out of wall. We just have imaginary walls. Classic in next league, not a starter though. Seems pretty strong. Seems rather good. Just to dash all of Zesty's hopes and dreams. I mean, that is why they do patch notes at GGG. Focus down structures. Yeah, I'm sure they are better. But for me, it's easier to just produce one item, not think about it, and just spam it. And I'm not even making either of the shells anymore. I'm just using what I happen to have left over. Once I'm out, I'm just out. It's over. GG. Go next. Save. Oh. Don't know if I can take this song saying that voice line 12 more times. Really? That's too long? Is this the channel where the inserters insert? Oh, Strom's here. Time to switch to a different game before he gets too excited. Always gotta keep that one going. Look, I can't have you too excited about it. Shows where it's too long. Yeah, there's a whole lot of icons on the screen, though. Hey, thank you for the prime there, Strom. There's just always warning icons. You just gotta accept that they're just there. Ignore them. Alright, get out here, buddy. Go. Oh, he doesn't have fuel. Train out of fuel? Oh, the one that I'm currently looking at. Like, is something run out? His savior is on the way, don't worry. There we go. What, with all the warnings constantly ring? Yeah. I even turned off the biter alert sounds because I hear them so often, I just don't care. Should fuel your trains. I am now. Okay, add interrupt. We are gonna need oil. Provide, go, if empty cargo and station is not full, oil provide, oil receive, go to oil provide and wait for full cargo. Beautiful. Do this once you have the full cargo. And then I don't actually have a waiting station for him, which he's supposed to go to. Team versus team. That would actually be kind of cool, yeah. I still think the coolest way to do multiplayer, and you'd have to mod it, but I think it's doable, is to have 4 people start on the 4 starter planets. And you work to, like, get to each other and stuff. That would be really cool. And each person, like, maintains their domain over that planet. Like, that's their planet for the playthrough. Yeah, that would be a fun multiplayer to me. That would be really good. Full or no path? Does it work different with the fluids? Oh, you know what? I think it does. I think we have to have a liquid cargo one. What does this one look like? Cargo. Yeah, I think there's a liquid cargo one. So if cargo number greater than 0 and receive is not full, go to receive until empty. Okay. We have to make a new one. Oh, this is gonna be all. Yeah, there's a liquid one. Fluid parameter. Receive. Create. If fluid greater than 0 and fluid receive is not full. Oh, wait. Station not full and fluid receive not full, then go to fluid receive until empty cargo. There we go. Cool. We just gotta hope this guy stays pumping for a little while. We gotta set up our other train here too, because I'm gonna need those for walls and whatnot. There we go. He does not have a drop-off station, though. And I kind of just capped off the top of this to where I can't put any more up there. I guess I can just add them. Can't really get an effective one there. I could just throw one down here. Put one on the side over here. How do I go about that? Kind of out of room here. I can probably sneak one in here. Or like behind the coal one, like something I'm not using as much. Let's see. This is the total distance it takes up. Oh yeah, we could fit another one in here. You do get a little bit of a weird situation where, like, they don't necessarily have the proper room to stop, though. This one's gonna be questionable. I don't even really want it there, though. Sorry, bots. If I was gonna just, like, slap one down somewhere, I'd rather have it up here. Just go completely off-grid. Put it right here. Or up here. If I put one here, do I have enough room to, like, get a rail to it? I don't know if I do. Maybe if I went this way, I could put it under this. Terrible idea. If empty cargo. Oh, do you have to do fluid count instead of empty and full cargo? Is that how that works? Let me see. I think that might be the problem. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it detects cargo, look. Yeah, there we go. It's just missing whatever part of the thing is supposed to send it back. No, not specific. So it did get the right drop-off, but it's not detecting the empty part to send it back to the red. Maybe it's because it wasn't full. Let's see. I'm skipping a step that it's supposed to have, which might be throwing it off. Yeah. That should work, though. Because if empty cargo, which it has now, and the stations are not full... Oh, is it seeing its own station as full? That might be the problem. Because it's at this station? What if I just take off this? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to give him the, like, pre-stop thing. Because all these other ones have an additional stop right here. My type of playthrough. And they have this additional interrupt here that tells them if destination full or no path to go there. But I feel like they don't need that one to function. These two should get it to function as long as you're only trying to do one train. Why no work? Because right now he should be at the condition of empty inventory, which should trigger this interrupt. Empty cargo inventory and not full. Go. Go. How nuclear rocket fuel works? You take some rocket fuel and you put some nuclear in it. Now it's bigger, stronger, faster. Yeah, it's a Daft Punk song. Why is this interrupt not triggering? Help. I'm confused. I guess the destination not full or no path. I guess this one is somehow part of why it works. It doesn't make sense to me that it would need to be, though. Because it's not like when it empties its cargo, it turns around and goes to the stop behind itself and then goes and looks. It just goes and looks for where it gets its fuel or its resource from. Maybe I do need to just switch it to fluid count instead of empty cargo. If fluid count equals 0. Ah. I don't understand it. Doesn't fluid count need a specific fluid? Probably. But I know that the cargo triggers work for this because I watched it trigger for emptying the other one. That's why I'm confused. it shouldn't need the waiting station one. So I watched it reach the point of empty cargo, which ended this and should start the next one. Maybe if I turn on interrupting itself? So I'll send it there manually again. So he goes here. He waits for full cargo. Right? Slowing down. Oh no. My test. I think I have to take off this part. Wait for him to fill. Okay, we go to the drop-off. Oh, well, it's going to be a while till he empties anyway. Oh yeah, I was trying to set up a drop-off for the stone. I like this solo biter just running over here. I like the sounds they make. Oh, they've made a decision. Let's see what they do. Where are we going, buddies? That did not go well for them. That little wall's doing great. Good job, little wall. Okay, well the good news is we have oil flowing again. I don't know where to put this stupid train stop. I feel like I just have to try slapping it in front of the coal here and see if it works. Okay, let's try to set up a little guy here. It's the worst class you've ever taken. Probably the English class that the teacher just straight up didn't like me and failed me out of. Literally got me kicked out of UCF for. Because I remember Jesse, who is a good writer, like, went over my whole paper and everything for me, too. Made sure it was all good to go. And I turned it in. And she literally failed me because she didn't like the subject I chose, which was perfectly on subject for, like, what the assignment was. Because they're just mean. The English professors are just mean. They get, like, a sick power from bullying children. Ask Caitlin. She doesn't even like being mean. Grading an essay is subjective. And that's the innate problem with English classes as a whole. That straight up qualifies it as the worst school subject. It should not be a subjective thing. What am I doing here? Destination full or no path? English is the gymnastics of grading. As long as that is connotated negatively, then yes. I never had an English class that I liked. The only one that was actually decent was creative writing. Because as long as you were creative, it was good. What are you doing over here? Okay, I have stone being unloaded at the base now. This is good. Yeah, we have this problem though now. He's just gonna get stuck behind the coal train. That's not ideal. Is bonus pay as a teacher? Yeah. Kind of is. This guy needs an interrupt for blocking another more important train that kicks him out. If it helps, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a monster. That's good. Yeah, that's not gonna last long up there with no walls on it. How do I solve this? Guess I could just get you out of the way once. Go back to your place. Okay. Really just needed to get walls back online. Yeah, walls. Cool. We have plastic back. We should have fluids back. This is a big win overall. Got these guys automated now. Just need to like 10x the rates on them. Beautiful. Alright, let's go patch up that wall. And then I think I will grab a shake and we'll probably swap to some ball X pit. Can only do so much thinking in one stream. Ooh, I got nukes again too. We can do some nuclear activities. Yeah! So good. Oh, there's still one left and I don't have any defenses on me. Run! Run! Help! So we can destroy our own base? Yep. These walls are not as strong with no walls. Nukes. Yeah! So satisfying. Yeah! Here comes a little fighter pack. My wall-less walls will protect me. Yeah! These walls look like they've been holding up, though. There's constant piles of biter corpses here, which makes me think it's working. Yeah! Aw, I used all my nukes. Okay. Big progress today. We got our second nuclear reactor up. Slightly somewhat fixed our oil issues. We're going to need to put more defenses around this, but somewhat fixed our oil issues for now. We can hopefully tear down the old oil processing, get it productivity moduled up and all, put it above the bus here, and then extend this up here and give us a little more room above everything. We got a stone train going over here. He's going to have to get moved, but it's something for now. And I think we deleted a little bit more of this, maybe. No, we didn't do any of that today. Oh, and we set up a new copper outpost as well. An actual good copper outpost that's like moduled up and ripping. Progress. I feel like I'm going to end up spending more time on Novice this time for my first planet before I go to other planets. But it feels like we have a more secure and like better Novice already than how I left on my first space age run for Vulcanus. I remember my Novice getting completely destroyed several times while I was on other planets because I didn't take the time to set it up right. So I think we can get a much better Novice this time first. Or just fly to Fulgora and forget about it and let it get destroyed. That's also an option. We could do that. That could be the move. Would you approve this exercise? Is he about a hip thrust weighted hula hoop? Yes. That's actually probably a really good exercise. Oh, he's floating! Okay, wait, you gotta see that. Hold on. This is crazy. So he's setting up on the dumbbells, right? He's got a weighted hula hoop. And you think it's gonna stop there, but no. Dragon flag while hula hoop. That's crazy. That is... There's probably about 5 humans on Earth that could replicate that. That is nuts. My goodness. That's crazy. Dude is just doing this in a, like, apartment gym. What in the world? I'm also amazed watching this. Can he beat Factorio? Probably. I don't know why the rest of his page is just like random AI drawings of himself. Maybe they're real, but they look very AI. Yeah, no, that's AI. This dude's wild. What else does he do with the hula hoop? Oh, that's the same one. Does he have any other tricks? Yeah, the exercises are real. I was checking for AI at first, but there's too many things that look correct on the video. This dude is fascinating. Wow. Crazy. That's impressive. Hey, look, our module situation is fixed. That was worth the time. That was a big improvement. I'm glad we did that. A little bit of work to get that up and running down here, but now that it's moving, huge improvement. I'll probably work on about quadrupling the size of this, I think, to make sure I have enough of these to just go build outposts and all. I am very torn though on like at what point do we just dip and go to Fulgora? We could just leave. Could always just go home. Well, not home, but leave home. Go to Fulgora. Get our electromagnetic plants. And speed run our way back here. Yeah, because we'd get the flying armor. We'd get, you know, way more just overall personal equipment stuff. Roboports Mark II and battery Mark III and all. Get all that. We get our flying armor. We get our, the big thing to me is the electromagnetic plants. And recyclers. Both of those are just huge. The electromagnetic, though, is just the innate productivity and speed for circuits. It's just always your biggest problem. Ooh, I'm out of iron. Yeah, we need to fix this. I have enough iron throughput here. I don't have a good enough smelter setup. We gotta fix that. Lime! Hello there, Lime. Forgot to copy the raid message. As you should. Welcome in, m'lady. Hong. Awesome. Lime. Acorn. Jamal. Swallens. What'd you get up to today, Lime? Thank you for bringing the homies by. I appreciate ya. Abuba. We're playing some Factorio. We're about to play with balls. I was very shortly here going to grab a protein shake and start playing with balls, which everybody wants to see. Balls? Balls. It's balls time. Yeah, balls. No balls, more trains. I can only Factorio for so long before I have to play with balls. The urge to play with balls is too high. Sphericals, yeah. But if you guys are unfamiliar with Factorio, late to the rain, that's a crazy name. Welcome in, what do I call you, jealous? But the quick rundown of what Factorio is, if you can't tell by the industrial madness on your screen here. That is my first time, yes. It starts with, hello there, banana bread. You can just call me Jelly. We'll go with Jelly. You crash land on a planet here with nothing. You have no technology. You've got like a little pickaxe and one coal-powered mining drill, and that's about it. A couple iron plates. You start mining some ore, you unlock technology, you automate, you get better, you build sciences, you go through the tech tree, which looks like this insanity. Absolutely ridiculous. It goes on everywhere. And you keep automating, you keep building, you keep factorying. And eventually, it starts to look more like a circuit board than a factory. And this is still pretty early game. It gets out of hand, and then you have to build logistics networks between planets, launch rockets, and all the while you're waging a war against these creatures. Do I have any that I can see that I haven't killed right now? These guys. You're fighting a war against these guys the whole time. I appreciate you, Acorn. But I think we are just about to wrap up Factorio for the day. And we are going to switch to balls. I will have to grab a protein shake very quickly, though. So you guys are going to have to bear with me while I do that and move Caitlin to bed. Oh, I can't wait to go to Vulcanus. Vulcanus slaps. All right, let me wrap up the YouTube stream. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye. YouTube is over.